thanks to the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got the 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford, and he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
Carr going to throw.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Stafford.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Stafford. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Takes it to about the 37.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place. And
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Waddle,
his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 33.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Carr.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. First down, here's White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
2nd and a couple.
On play action, it's Carr sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Over the middle, complete. It's Cobb, and he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And that's complete to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts,
as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
So finally, a first down run. The offensive line has got to feel a whole lot better about themselves, because I think they were starting to wonder, were we ever going to solve this defense and be able to do what we like to do, which is run the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Throwing again is Stafford. And he fires one incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage in a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
Claybrook's going to bring this one out.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr.
Well, there's Gallup. Nice catch.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw his Carr.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
57, Mike, 57.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps at just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. There he goes, right side.
He's on his way.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
It's his 10th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 11 overall. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford.
That one tipped and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and
he's got a man, complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Waddle.
His second TD in the game and 18th of the year.
And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Back now at FedEx Field. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Looking to throw. Stafford. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
57 to Mike. Exit. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go, G.
Back to throw. Stafford. Nifty move. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They run with Hines. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The shotgun snap for Stafford.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Richie James from 3 yards out.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On play action, now Carr.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch the ship. Watch the, give me radar. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Throwing to start the drive. Stafford. Cooks on the quick slant. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
57's the Mike. Bring it. Bring it. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Looking to throw. Stafford. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Ready? Mike 57. Mike 57. Come up the ball. 57's the Mike. Mike 57. I'm here.
Stafford.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mike 57. You don't know no better. 57.
Stafford now to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Here comes 2nd down.
Now it's Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
I'm coming after you. 57's the Mike. Mike 57. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
From the 50, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
Carr going to look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was Derek Carr, Charles, who was really the star of the show.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the Giants, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, their luck may have run out as they fall